but I guess not. Okay, that's on fire. Pizza on the stairs. I mean, I could... He doesn't want to jump over this ledge. That ledge is too high for him to do his acrobatics over. This one... Right, so we want to crawl over this one. Do we get better grip gloves at some point? Because he's only grip level 1. Now, surely he's... Yes. No shadow, but surely he was in the correct place to get that. Right, pizza. Carefully. Don't slip, Raiden. Now, you're not going to make me somersault to the left, are you? He's just going to climb up the sensible. I told you, this game is developed by trolls. Oh, there was bird poop for him to slip on. It's developed by trolls. This whole game is developed by trolls. Right, you must avoid the bird poop. Otherwise, Raiden dies. You remember the bird poop from the start of the game, don't you? You gotta keep your eye out for the bird poop. Otherwise, he slips and dies. Okay. Good, he at least does climb that, but the bird poop. Why can't you climb this left one and get that? It's the same height ledge and there's some bullets and stuff there. But no. You must go the long way round. I have a bad feeling these are going to start falling apart when I walk on them. They do, but also it goes, ha ha ha, it's a cutscene.
Right.
Just to make it even deadlier. Oh no, the floor's giving way. We must make it a cutscene to panic you. Even though you were prepared and thought this is obvious and you were running directly across. We have to make it a cutscene and then... You know, just for the extra level of trolling. Found the bird poop. Don't fall off. But why can't he climb up to the left and grab those things and the pizza and the other stuff? Why am I not allowed to get that? Like, there's no way it wants me to jump over the dangerous ledges, right? To get there. Also, there was pizza on that other side. And we definitely can't get it from over here. So am I meant to crawl around that ledge there to that hanging bit to get the pizza that was on there? I'm not even going to try. Oh, good. See, it didn't give me a stupid cutscene that time. Because it killed me with it once. Okay, so we're going to go down here, go onto that, and then up there. And then probably need to climb over this ledge again, and then up that ladder. And, of course, drop completely blind with no visibility.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
I think I'm just gonna make life easy for myself. Eat your drugs. Okay. Uncomplicate the situation. This game is built by trolls. You've also got to do a somersault over this gap. And the pigeons can probably also poop on you at any time and make life horrible. Stratel perimeter. Because I didn't want them shooting at me as well during all of that. Okay, are we just climbing in this window, I presume? Oh, good. We're not climbing in the window. Stop crawling.
Encountered the enemy requesting
No, you troll game! Die! You're being shot in the head, but also we're gonna stop you moving because the floor's giving away.
Answer me, Jack!
So, you know, you can't now run around from the guy that can see you because the floor's also going to give way. But also, no use? Bullshit. Why would there be a cardboard box out here? Okay, that next floor panel's going to give way. Why? Yeah, I didn't want to be a box anyway. They'll never see me. Yeah, I don't mind destroying a drone. Oh, perfect. It's not a human. But they just call in more reinforcements and he's gonna die. Is it too much to ask to be able to come a cardboard box right now? Just finish me. Hi. Is it too much to ask to be able to become a cardboard box?
What the hell
Like
happened?
the drone would not suspect the cardboard box.
Right then.
You see nothing. See nothing. Really? Hi. You're gonna lose an eye now. Stop that. That's all on you. But hanging out the window and shooting me. But really, these windows are open, Raiden. I don't know why you can't just climb in the window. But they'll see me if I climb in the window. I couldn't possibly climb in the window. Raiden, you are no snake.
Right, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
So... I'm just gonna uncomplicate life.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
Hi. Could you stop that? Stop shooting me in the ass. Biden, why are you sitting down? That works. This game. Yes, I know you're low on life, Raiden. I'll never find me. Okay, so in the other game, you couldn't move along whilst crouched. But I guess Ryzen is a bit more weirdly flexible in this than Snake. But that looks painful and impossible. Let's not question it. None of them are giving way. Okay, and then the guards that we already knocked out. And who needs cameras to see where you're dropping down to? Not me. Who needs to see what you might be dropping into? Okay, floors are probably going to give way again. Pizza. Okay. Drones! Again, being a box would be very handy. Oh, I can actually become a box now, finally. Just some drones. There's nothing else back there. Other than the way to go. Other than the way to go. Okay. Let's just be a box for a moment. Heal up. And get our radar back, hopefully. Whilst we are a box. We are nothing but box. Oh, you are kidding me. I need to jump over that. Okay. Perfect. Ah, you suck, Raiden. Just a forward somersault to the side and into... No, all you had to do was jump perfectly forwards. That is all you had to do. But dive into the sea? No, Raiden. No. But dive into the sea? No. Be a box. There's too many drones. Too many drones. He's looking the other way. Over the lip, Raiden, quickly. Your grip is falling too fast. What is this? This extra dangerous ledge or something? Whatever. You're ready there. Screw it. Hey, Raiden, you suck. You actually suck. Give me Snake back.
Olga, Snake is here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. We will not change the plan. Feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
She's coming, Raiden. It's just dumb. You can see her.
Not here.
don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet.
Too late to pull out.
Retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
See, they don't care about Raiden. They only care about Snake.
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
Has he?
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know.
Is he lucky?
No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course.
Are we getting flooded out? Oh, electric currents,
High
of
voltage
course.
currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done.
One more thing. He's already walking on the electric floor.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly.
They live here?
Soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Hi then.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
No.
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no
We
way
didn't
into the
know.
room.
Try
You need
ventilation
a...
ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher.
Yeah, the
You can
remote
guide it
control
through the
missile,
duct
of course.
Into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
But I don't have one of
Make
those.
sure you don't hit the president.
Noted. Hit the
The
president.
president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the
He'll be
frequency,
fine.
I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
That's convenient that there's just going to be one in this electrified place, right? Don't test the electric floor. I'm sure it's going to crisp us to bacon. There's no other way. It's soak on bullets. And Nikita! We don't have it. There's a tunnel. It's also very dark here. Is there conveniently not going to be any bad guys in here? There's a door. God, these camera angles suck. You don't think I see those cameras? World's slowest. Oh my god, that wasn't even the Nikita. That's not a ledge that I can hop over. There's a terminal at least. You know, I thought they were guarding the missile launcher that we conveniently need. Cold drink. What's the radar doesn't even work when I'm doing, but there's a guy. Considering this floor was just electrified in that cutscene, seems perfectly fine. Okay. I mean, obviously it wants me to NM01 Nikita missile down that hole. But where do I find the Nikita? Considering... I don't know. I guess that's just the guy looking through his inside the room. It's the president inside the room. Got it. Okay. Right, down to the basement. I'm sure there'll be a Nikita missile launcher down here. Conveniently. It's almost like they planned this whole thing for it to blow up. But the left one, just here, for us to blow it up. And of course... Oh, good. There's the terminal right here. At least we don't need to look at it. But this part of it as well, that you have to activate your map every time you go somewhere. Okay. Are these sensor signals or something that I should be paying attention to? That's water. And he runs straight into it. Oh no, it's too cold. Tins the beans. Yes, I'm under the water already.
Colonel,
General.
E1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Water.
Fine with swimming.
I've already
Stroke
dove under the
and
water,
move
but I'm
forward
just
by pushing
gonna
the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
walk
Change your heading with the
underwater.
left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
I'm losing my breath this entire
The
time.
O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge
But I'm able
falls
to talk
zero,
underwater
the
this
life
entire
gauge will
time.
start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Maybe they're air pockets. Climb up, you Papega. Why can't you get up the air hole? You awful, awful character. There's an air hole right there. Finally, you Papega character. I just want to swim around the air hole and not into it, but I'm aiming for it. But I don't want to go up into the air hole. The air hole stinks. No, you want to go into the air hole. A-hole. Turns out that was death. That was death. I don't need to do this every time. Come on, right? It's too cold, General. I need to swim. Boom, 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 boom. You don't need to call me again, General. Okay, he was better at getting in that one. Let me guess, everyone go straight forward first. There's nothing here. Right, in you go. This time you will come out of the air hole properly. Okay, he did. Good. This time you will not go into the landmine. No item there. Okay. Up the air hole. Good. I guess we go past the landmine? Oh, you suck, Ryzen. What are you doing? Up the air hole. Not swim around the air hole. Up the air hole. Good. Okay. But he hasn't fully caught his breath. There's a rubber ducky. Bum, bum, bum. He doesn't have his normal scope. No use. But I want to look at the rubber ducky. I guess I just look with my eyes, of course. Okay. Why? Why did you do that, Raiden? Why? Why? Who told you to do weird maneuvers, Raiden? Did someone tell you to do weird maneuvers? I didn't. I told you to just swim. Right, this time you will not explode on the landmine. Oh, you found it.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good
Perfect
job.
time to talk.
Now
You're
head
still
to the
underwater
first floor of the
drowning.
Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the president before the launch
Plenty of time
code
to
can be
talk.
reconfirmed. Hurry.
Yes, I'm in no rush. I'm not drowning. What are you hiding back here? Hang on. Yes. Doors that I can open. Now, this is in no rush to go back to the general. Dead people. It's the guy! The bomb guy. Go catch your breath again. Or not. Colonel, I found the previous bomb guy. Guess that one doesn't move. Is there a reason to be snooping around down here? Other than curiosity? Pick it up then, Raiden. Stinger bullets. Maybe. Could you. There we go. Go up it. Maybe it didn't have any bullets. Okay, but I can open this from this side. That's good. Rations. Doesn't open. Stairs. Okay, maybe I found a different way. A level 4 keycard, of course. Of course. Not meant to be here yet. Back in the water. I don't know why that needs that weird animation for that. Right, so we're meant to come back here later. So we probably weren't meant to discover this guy yet. Because we were meant to be in a rush to go save the president. And then get a level 4 keycard and then come back, right? That was the camera being a horrible troll. And this one's going to inevitably explode me because I've got no choice. Okay, didn't, but still not amazing. Swimming is really hard. Not convenient. Okay. There's nothing in that door, and I think there's nothing else down here by the looks of it. Okay. Out you go, fish. I'm very wet. Okay, so at least I now know what those symbols mean. They mean air hole. Come on, lifts. Someone's going to be in the lift one of these days. Like, the way that we wait for lifts, somebody is going to be inside the lift. And, you know, we're going to sit there and then all of a sudden, ha ha ha, got ya. Okay, so there's some more Stinger missiles in there if we need them. There's probably also a better way to throw things into the vent. The Prez has very little health, which we can now see. Why?
What is that?
Okay, I guess I need to do it from lying down. Why can't I go up and down with that? It automatically goes up vents on its own. How the heck am I meant to know where the hell I'm going? We're just going to assume. And I have to keep waggling. Okay, apparently he was moving this entire time. Waggling so that it doesn't speed off at high speeds. There's no way. Right, so it goes... That's closed off. Right, down and around to the left? Through a narrow thing, perhaps? I don't know. Game designed by trolls. Also, controller aim.
What is that?
Someone trying to help you. Through the narrow bit.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Hey.
Oh, what is that voice? Okay. Come on, that was through there. Who's calling me? Is it the president? Why am I getting a phone call? Oh, it's the actual phone. Hello. Fire remote controlled missile from a dark room on the southwest section. To destroy the electric distribution panel with ease. You mean the one with all of the things in it? I didn't need a hint. But that's too easy, right? It's too easy. Too easy. I refuse. We're gonna do it the hard way. Why is that blowing up where it would have gone through there before?
What is that?
Seriously, it went through there before. Why are you not allowing it through there anymore?
What are you doing?
Get out of the way, General.
Hey.
I don't need to cheat. Hey. With ease. Who does it the easy way? not me. Whole game's a troll. I'm not doing it the easy way.
President Johnson,
Boris Johnson.
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
Yeah, it is. I did.
What?
Can you tell with the explosion?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
You're probably gonna have a heart attack. Why are you grabbing him by the balls?
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Well, that's actually
Foxhound?
deeply offensive, just because he has long hair.
I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
Is he President Trump? I grabbed her by the... Ew. Disgusting fucking president.
Switch over to nanocommunication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I
This
punched
was
the
also
sequence
before
in
the
myself.
actual thing where an actual
that?
president
If
did
you asked
that.
me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
Also, that's a weird thing for a sane person to say. I am legally sane.
Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the
Hitler?
Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White
The
House?
bad guy from the
Merely
first one,
puppets.
who was on our team.
Pawns in a
That
game.
looks like Ocelot.
By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I
One
had
of
to
them
pay.
looked like a skull
What do you
face.
mean?
Even if a
Probably
pawn
Robot
becomes
Man.
a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Your ambitions were too high, too lofty.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes, I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation. staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture
The world
a
would
massive
fall apart.
political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
Third snake, brother.
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
And here it is.
Opportunity.
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place
But
them
surely
in a
they
very
would have known that this was
uncomfortable
coming.
position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet.
It is.
What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot.
Oh, there's
That was not
another
the new
Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you
It's
say...
kind of been ripped
No, I'm
apart.
quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
Okay,
That's
so it's a
right.
big, gigantic
Arsenal.
one.
We're talking about an impregnable fortress.
But if he
carrying a
had
load of
the
over a
old
couple of
one, which was
thousand
the new one at
missiles,
the
including
time.
nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Now there's a lot of rays.
Produced.
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world.
And he
The
would have,
Patriots
he
had
had that
Ray
first one. He
redesigned
should
to
have been able to
protect the
take
new
control of the
Arsenal
world
Gear.
then, right?
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a
mobile
means
military
to preserve
base.
the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will
They
drown
fear
in the coming flood of
Bitcoin.
information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to
control
shape
the
truth
internet.
for
Okay.
their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the
Twitter.
project from them so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational.
This was
Stop
quite
them
ahead of
before
its
that
time,
happens.
wasn't it?
That is your role.
Roll?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According
She
to
must be in
Ocelot,
that level
she
4
was
door
being
that we
held in
saw.
a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
I need a level
This is
4
card
keycard.
4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's
Of course.
location. Give this to her when you find it.
Conveniently, you know that
A
it
program for
goes to where
disrupting
she
control
is.
functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program
Oh
into the main
no,
system.
escort quests.
Virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
Fox die. But I thought you were gonna die.
Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
I mean, yes, you need to die.
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Do it!
I didn't do this. Cutscene
That's
happened.
abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have
I
slipped.
also got shot in.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him.
Which is being used again.
Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion.
Are we just activating it for them
My only real
again?
choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom
They clearly wanted this to happen.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Like, if they didn't want him to have died, he wouldn't have shot him. Whoops, I shot him. Oh, and I'm not going to shoot you, carrier boy. You're doing the job for us. Oopsie doopsie. How careless of me. Let me guess, this is the easy tunnel. Yep, nice, easy, convenient, straight across and just turn right and then you're in the room. Too easy.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to
Where
rescue
do
the
we
president and
go
eliminate
from
the terrorist
here?
threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Why didn't you tell me about any of
Truth
this?
to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary.
Funny, because he already
to verify
knew
the
that it was
facts.
Arsenal
However,
gear.
he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some
Sus.
credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden.
I feel like
out of
he's
time.
the Patriot.
Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that
But
the
he's
president
already
didn't
spun through
sacrifice
that.
his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have
Wow.
to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah,
We
and
know
him,
this much.
Who are you talking about?
a man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target
Liquid
was also
Snake.
Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero.
But also,
the
you know,
Patriots weren't
he's
too
like
happy
the
about
main
that.
enemy of the other Snake.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice
This
before
bit didn't
opposing
happen.
them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Okay, so
Then it
he
must
didn't
be
get
the
Ray
Patriots.
then.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Tricking him
Forget
for
it.
the
We're wasting
Patriots?
time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
So she was
Whatever her
doing
reasons,
AI
we need
before.
her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so she made all the modern AI that's in all the computers now. Where could she be? She's got to be downstairs again. Under the water again. Oh well. Raiden! You are so useless. You're the worst. Right, call the lift. Is someone going to be in the lift? I don't know. Right, put non-lethal gun on as your primary. Come on, lifts. I need to go to the next floor. Down we go. But as long as no cutscenes happen on the next screen, we're gonna go listen to endless talk of saving, aren't we? But
What's up, Jack?
you're gonna have a massively long conversation with me after I save, aren't you? That's what's up. You're gonna be like, oh, have you not remembered what's important about
Jack.
April yet?
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
That is a bit weird.
The mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
Apparently.
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that?
Then how
supposed
do
to
you
mean?
ever sleep if you
Can't
don't?
relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you
Weirdo.
wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced
Like
my way
sleeping.
into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me.
And he's violent towards her.
I was
Why
so
is she
worried
still
about
with
you.
him? What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Why did you only
Would have
just
been
raise
happier if
this
I had a
now?
picture of you hanging on the wall?
Yes,
That's
she
not
clearly
what I
would.
was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
No,
Right.
just dump him. He's a dickhead.
After the mission.
Even more
understand.
after hearing this. Especially as he hits you. Jesus Christ. Why are you still with this guy? Why? Like, some people, I know they're video game characters, but Jesus Christ, why do people stay with people like that? Like, that's some self-respect. But yeah, that's what I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back on Monday with something else. Thank you to anyone that might have been watching and lurking. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you all next time, where we'll maybe not be as big as a mess as we have been doing. But now that I hear about his character, like, he's an idiot. He's an absolute swat, especially on top of everything. I'll catch you next time. Bye 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 bye.